Are you crazy? What are you two doing up there? Come down. This is how you want your friends to do. Skip.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jody, and on today's video we are going to be doing my daughter's hair. I don't want to say that this is like a step-by-step, but if you pay attention to the video and follow what I'm doing, you will be able to create this style in no time. This is my daughter. I have been doing her hair since she came out of me. I have taken care of her hair, kind of fell off a little bit, got back on track a couple of times. So I feel like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to growing your child's hair. Okay, so let's just hop right in. So this is a simple, easy style that anybody can do. It does not have to be perfect. You don't have to do stitch braids because I didn't. I just needed to do something before school. This is a Sunday afternoon that we're doing this. It took me about maybe an hour and a half. I had a couple interruptions, but other than that, this is a really quick and easy hairstyle. This is like my first time doing one of these where I'm trying to show you how to do a hairstyle. So please bear with me if the angles or the lighting isn't right, or if my shoulder, or my arm, or my head is blocking. I tried my best to get as much as I can in the camera so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. But I quickly realized that I'm probably going to need like a GoPro to put on my head so you can get a better idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, but this is me just perfecting my middle parts. And when I say perfecting, just to best of my abilities where I feel like she won't look crazy. Again, this is a hairstyle where I feel like anybody can do. You don't have to be like a perfectionist to achieve this. So just make it as straight as you can. Don't freak out over it. I know that some of us are like neat freaks or perfectionists, and if your part isn't straight, I just don't want you to really panic. Like I said, I've been doing her hair since she's been born. She's almost 9, so I've done a million middle parts on her head. Yeah. Anyways, this hairstyle is going to consist of 2 ponytails, and 2 bangs in the front with some beads. Also, in the clip before, you seen like the little green, I think I want to call it like hair stencil or a hair vinyl. I don't know. I'm gonna have to tag it below. Anyways, I got it from my local beauty supply store. However, it did go viral on TikTok. So I think I'm going to tag it in the description below on Amazon because I know you can get it from there too. I just didn't want to wait, so I just went to the beauty supply store. She wanted to do something green because right now green is her favorite color, and also because St. Patrick's Day, and she didn't want weave in her hair. I know her hair is pretty long, but sometimes I still do like to add weave just for color. She really enjoys colors. So I don't mind putting a little bit of weave in her hair to give her like, I guess like that freedom or that creativity. But when I seen this, I was like, you know what? Instead of weave, I'm just going to grab this and use it and substitute it for the weave. So this is another great option for hairstylists or parents, sisters or brothers, whoever's doing whoever's hair, to throw just a little bit of color inside. Very lightweight, very easy to use. You're going to use it just like you use braiding hair when you're adding it, and you'll see me do it, right? So I'm breaking off just a small piece that I want to add in this front section. I'm showing you how much I actually got, and you'll just see me braid it into her hair, like I said before, which is pretty simple, pretty easy. But yeah, I just wanted to share this quick and easy hairstyle with you guys. Now, I do her hair every 2 weeks. Well, I wash, condition, and deep condition her hair every 2 weeks. I clipped her ends last time I did her hair, so that's why you're not going to see me do it on here. But every so often when I'm doing her hair, if I feel like if I'm touching her hair and her ends are like just very brittle and very dry, I know that it's time to go ahead and give her like a little bit of a trim. So that's what I did last week. However, like I said, I actually do. This has been a real commitment for me. I wash, blow dry, condition, deep condition, and oil her hair every 2 weeks and put some braids in it. Now, depending on the size of the braids, I will say that I'll be able to get away with either 1 week or 2 weeks. The style that I'm doing now, it is bigger braids. I think it's like 8 braids on each side. This style will get her, it can get her to 2 weeks, but sometimes if I feel like, oh, her hair is too frizzy by the end of the first week, I just go ahead and take the style down and do something else. But if she had smaller braids, I know for a fact that I can get 2 weeks out of the style. However, like I said, I was just trying to do something quick, something fast, because it was getting late, and I don't like to get up on Monday mornings and do her hair. It's such a hassle. And I know a lot of parents deal with this too. So like I said, I just needed something quick. And I don't mind rebraiding her hair next Sunday. I just needed something for the week. So that is what we decided on. The style that I just took out was actually in her hair for 2 weeks because they were smaller braids, and they lasted quite a while, and they still look nice. I could have kept them in for 3 weeks, but like I said, I just don't like to keep her hair in past 2 weeks. 3 weeks is pushing it for her. And I know that everybody is different and every child is different, and we all have different hair textures and whatnot. But with her hair, yes, 2 weeks is long enough for both of us, because then it just gets really old. Then she has a bunch of debris in her hair after 2 weeks, and I'm taking it down and it's hurting, or so I just try to avoid all of that. Plus, every 2 weeks, it just keeps us on just a nice schedule, a nice routine. As you can see, she doesn't cry. She doesn't cry. She doesn't whine. She sits still. She eats her chips, drinks her juice, watch a movie, because that's what we're doing right now. And she just let me do her hair. And I guess I want to say, like, my mom stopped doing my hair when I was in like the 5th grade, maybe even the 4th. I'm going to give her to the 5th grade. I'm going to give her that. Once the 5th grade hit, middle of the year, I remember I started to do my own ponytails, and I had no clue what the hell I was doing. So when I had my baby, I promised myself, like, I'm going to do her hair as long as I can. As long as she want me to. And even when she don't want me to, I'm probably still going to do her hair. Because I don't ever want her to be in 5th grade trying to put her own ponytails in, or she doesn't know how to detangle her hair, or washing her hair. I just don't think that that's a child's job at such an early age. However, I know that a lot of parents kind of, life is life, right? And life be life. And so sometimes that may not be someone's top priority. But like I said, I know how it made me feel as a child. Like, my hair is ugly, or my hair is quote unquote nappy, and I'm going to school and I don't want to. So I just, like I said, I promised myself that I wouldn't put my child through that. So that's just been my mindset when it comes to always doing her hair, growing her hair, taking care of her hair. And yes, over the years, I've had to learn what works for her hair and what doesn't work for her hair. Prime example of me telling you that's why I know 2 weeks is like, that's it. That's all we can do when it comes to a style. But yeah, I don't want to be one of those parents. And I also look at this as like our me time. Cause I'm working or she's at school. Sometimes we don't get the chance to sit down and talk. And we're not really talking right now, but we have some days when I'm doing her hair, we talk about school. We just bond over this. And then I'm also able to give her, what do you call it? Let her be creative, pick her own style, pick her own colors, let her be her own person when it comes to her hair. I don't know if that makes sense, but in my head it does. Giving her a little bit of independence, right? Like, you can pick your hair color. I don't limit her when it comes to her hair. I don't tell her no when it comes to a color, because it's just a color. And I really feel like she's just learning to express herself as I give her the option to pick what she wants. Like when it comes to the beads, the size, the color, and you'll see me ask her later on in the video, like how many beads she wants on her head, or if she wants her hair in a bun or hanging down. So I do try my best to let her express herself with her hair while also doing what's best too, if any of that makes sense. I didn't realize this video was this long. Now I feel like I'm running out of stuff to talk about. No, I don't. Anyways, we can still continue to talk about getting a routine for your child, because I know a lot of people struggle with that. And how I know a lot of people struggle with that is because I do a lot of kids' hair. And a lot of people ask me, like, how do I get on a set routine for my child's hair? And I tell everybody this, because this is what I did for my daughter's hair, right? Now, of course, when they are babies, you go ahead and you use like the baby shampoo and whatnot. When my baby got, and I don't remember the exact age, but I for sure want to say that when my baby at least got 3, I stopped using, or it could have been 2. I want to say 3. I stopped using like baby shampoo or baby products on her. And I quickly just used what I use for my own hair, right? Because I'm taking care of my hair. I'm growing my hair. I see results in my hair. Why can't I use the same thing as like, for my child that I'm using on myself? I feel like it's sometimes a waste of money to get those kid products and then also get yourself products, especially if it's something just as simple as some shampoo, some conditioner, some leave-in. So for a really long time, we only use the Shea Moisture brand, just the regular, I think it's coconut and hibiscus. The same shampoo, the same conditioner. What I used on my hair, I used on her hair. She didn't get any flare-ups. It didn't damage her hair. It wasn't too strong for her hair. Now, what I will say is like I would try to just be careful with products that got like a bunch of essential oils in it, or things like that when there's so little. But like I said, I used the same products, but I didn't use products that was like super strong. Like if you pay attention to some oils, it might say like maximum strength or super strength. I didn't do anything like that. I just stuck to the regular hair oil, the regular shampoo, the regular conditioner. And I did pay attention to the ingredients and make sure that they were healthy ingredients. I didn't use like a lot of, for instance, right now, like you'll see me going over her parts with just regular jam, right? I didn't go overboard and use edge control on her parts, or I didn't go overboard and use like eco styling gel for her parts. I kept everything very, very, very simple. That's how you're going to like stick to a routine and create a routine that is like affordable, that is easy, that is simple, right? Minimum products, a shampoo, a conditioner, a deep conditioner, a leave-in, and an oil. That's all you really need to jumpstart a hair care routine, whether it's you or your child. Every 2 weeks, if it's for you, I don't know what your hair may need, but like every week, it really just depends on you. But like I said, every 2 weeks, same products. I did not do too much when it came to the products. And that is exactly how I grew her hair. Clip her ends here and there when I felt like they were getting too dry or too uneven. And that was that. I did simple hairstyles. You don't have to do anything complicated to make it cute. Like I said, this is a really, really simple hairstyle that I feel like anybody could use, and it's still going to be super cute. You don't have to go all out. You don't have to be a perfectionist. You don't have to be a master braider. None of that. Okay? You can literally do this at home. Do this by yourself. You can save a little money while doing it. You can go to the beauty supply yourself. You and your child can pick out the colors together. You can make it an experience. Like it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be hard. You can do this. Now, for the people who cannot braid, we'll have to work on teaching you how to braid, because it's very simple, and you can save yourself some money, in bonding with your child, girl or boy. And yeah, that is it. I see when I'm picking my kid up from school, I see a lot of, especially Black little girls who, how can I say this without sounding harsh? I see a lot of Black little girls who look like their parents, grandparents, guardian might have just kept the same hairstyle in their hair for weeks at a time, or neglected their hair, or don't oil it, or don't take care of it. And I feel like once when they're so young and you're not taking care of their hair, it I feel like now it does something to their self-esteem. So I kind of pay attention to that a lot when I am picking my daughter up from school. I just kind of look at the little girls and see, their hairstyle, if I feel like, and I do that because I personally, I feel like hair is important. It's important to me. I know how it made me feel when I was younger and I'm not getting my hair done. And even with I have a client who's the same age as my daughter. I do her hair every 2 to 3 weeks. When we're talking, she's like, she's missed school because there's been days where her hair isn't done. And she's like, well, I get bullied if my hair isn't done at school. So I know that people probably think like, oh, these are kids and, their feelings doesn't matter, or maybe their self-esteem, they haven't built their self-esteem yet. But kids pay attention to stuff like that. Right. And I'm sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place, but that was my point of saying, like, I pay attention to the kids at her school when I'm picking her up, and I notice like a lot of their hair isn't done. And I know that a lot of parents are probably like pushing it to the side because they are kids, but in all reality, excuse me, you can't do that. As busy as you are, as difficult as it may be to do their hair, you really have to make the effort and try, or find somebody that is going to do their hair, because that stuff matters. And it's either it's going to build their self-esteem or it is not. So yeah, I try my best to keep her hair done for that specific reason right there, right? I don't want her to feel how I felt when I was a child and I was going to school looking crazy. That's the least you can do. Y'all know you could have on whatever. As long as your hair is done, you're going to feel good about yourself. And I just want more people to not learn that, but I want more people to understand that and then apply that to their children. So they know that, okay, because now I feel like I'm all over the place again. But no, I just want people to understand that these babies and their feelings and whatnot, it matters so much. So please don't forget about the babies. And I'm going to do my best to try to get on here and teach you or show you what I can when it comes to doing these kids' hair, because there is so much misinformation out there about our hair, especially as people of color, people with textured hair. It's so much miscommunication and misinformation. There's so many things we don't know and we're still learning. So the little girl who I was just telling you about when it comes to the whole self-esteem thing, and she was like, she's getting bullied at school. One day I was doing her hair and she was telling me like, I want to wear my natural hair, but my mom is telling me that my hair is too nappy. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that broke my heart, because when I was a kid too, right, I felt like I couldn't wear my natural hair. I felt like my hair was too nappy. I have a younger sister. She's 2 years younger than me. We have the same mom, same dad. When she was in like elementary / middle school and high school, she was able to wear her hair curly, right? She could do wash and goes. And I'm not, I don't want to say because of her texture, But back then I was thinking in my head, like, oh, her hair texture is better than mine. That's why she's able to do wash and goes and get her hair curly and puffy and pretty, right? So I stuck to the perms because my mom didn't teach me, nor I feel like she didn't even have the knowledge to know that my texture of hair could get curly, or I didn't have to always run to perms. So fifth, sixth grade, started perms, wore perms all the way through middle school, all the way through high school, because I had no knowledge that my hair could curl if I had the right products. So that's what I feel like she is dealing with right now. So I had to tell her, I'm like, look, your hair can get curly. You just need the right products. I had to explain to her, like, sometimes people don't know the right products to use, so they may think that their hair can get a certain way. But if you use the right products, you'll be able to wear your hair natural. But like I said, that broke my heart because I, again, felt like I was once in the same position. So that is why I feel like I'm just so drawn to hair, because there's just so much misinformation out there. There is just so much that we still need to learn. There's so many people who don't know. You guys would be, if I told y'all the stories, I've been doing hair like full time, seriously, for I think coming up on a year. I think I want to say in June or July is when I started to kind of like put myself out there to do hair, because before that I would just do like my daughter's hair, her dad's hair, kind of like the people, like my family hair, the people around me. I never went like put myself out there when it came to it. But anyways, within this coming up on this year, you will not believe some of the stuff that I have encountered when it comes to hair. And that's how I know there's still so many people out there that does not know how to take care of their hair, or even where to begin. And then it's just like there's so many videos on YouTube where I feel like people get confused, right? So again, that's why I feel like I'm here. Like, okay, I'm a simple person, so I feel like I could break things down in like simple terms, to whereas people will understand. Like, oh, okay, that's pretty easy. Oh, okay, I could do that. That's why I don't know if you are new to my channel. If you go watch my previous video, you'll see me taking out an old protective style, which is actually her dad. But it's simple. I want to be able to like simply break it down for everybody, because if we don't do nothing else, we at least need to know how to do the basics of just taking care of our hair, right? Like washing it, keeping it hydrated. And is it a lot of work? Yes, it could be a lot of work, especially if you have multiple heads in your house. But that's why you pick one day, you set aside some time, and you knock everybody's head out, or you do your hair if you're the only person you got to worry about. But yeah, I just want to make things less complicated, because people really tend to complicate hair, and shy away from it. And people give up on it so fast. Like, you guys just don't even know. Like I said, I have so many stories or examples to share with y'all about this hair stuff. Oh my God, it's so crazy. I never knew. And maybe because I was like, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm getting off topic. But anyways, I stay to myself a lot. So me staying to myself, I kind of like shut the world out. So I didn't know that so many people didn't know what to do, like I said, until I started to do hair. And in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is This is common sense. How don't you know how to do this? Like, one person, I do his hair, and I asked him, because I try to ask everybody, like, you know, what do you wash and condition your hair with? And he's like, oh, I don't wash my hair with shampoo. I just use conditioner. So you'll think that a lot of things is common sense, but in all actuality, you can't judge nobody, because like I said, there's just a lot of misinformation when it comes to our hair and what we're supposed to be doing, or, you know, all of that. Anyways, I feel like oh God, y'all, I just talked for damn near 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy to me. That's so crazy to me. Anyways, if you've got this far, because I'm almost actually done with our hair, I just want to say thank you for sticking around and listening to me just ramble. I hope you got something out of this video. I hope this provided you with either some type of comfort or some type of education, or you've learned the simple style to do, simple, quick, and easy. However, again, I just want to thank you guys for taking out the time to just even click on the video. Like, I really do appreciate it. I have been loving the support that I've been getting recently. So I feel like I'm going to keep doing kind of these detailed how-to videos, like I said, so that I could just teach or share what I've learned or the information that I know. So yeah, if you like that type of stuff, or if you like this, please subscribe, like, comment. I engage back with you guys all the time. I love talking to you guys. I love making videos. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I promise you my next video will be better when it comes to like my angles, when it comes to me describing things to you guys. It's all going to be better. I wanted to just share this before it was too late for someone else who might want to do something quick, easy, and simple. So yeah, thank you again for tuning in. I'm going to let the rest of this play out, which is only a few minutes. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you all, and I will see you on my next video.
This will be the new international headquarters for Gibbler style party planning. My fat head will look great right here.
Okay, girl. You like it?
Yes.